Okay, let's see if this works. You know what time it is. Welcome back to the Infinity Show. All right, now, yeah, it just kicked me off. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what just happened. Welcome back to the Infinity Show. All right, if we'll see if everybody pops back in. If they don't pop back in, it's all good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, that is so weird. It like kicked me off, and I couldn't get back on. But it's all good. Whoever jumps in, it's all good. We'll see. Might stay on for a little bit. We'll see. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the new subs. I appreciate you guys. Whoa, what is that? Shout out to... I don't know what happened, man. They kicked me off. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. I'm going to stay on for a little bit and we'll see what happens. They kicked me off, man. Somebody's trying to sabotage me, man. Shout out to Tyler L in the building. I don't know what happened. I got kicked off and I'm like, yo. Then I tried to get back on. Then they said there was an error. Then it created like some, man. It's all good, man. We're here. We'll see if everybody that was just here pops back in. I don't know what happened. Shout out to Tyler L. Tyler L says, I got some bad news. No! I lost 2 accounts today, copy trading sadly, but we are renewed and ready for another day. Not a loss, just a lesson. Absolutely. That's a fact. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. It's market tuition. Shout out to Tyler L. Yeah, it comes with the territory, man. You'll be good. You'll bounce right back. You'll bounce right back, man. Shout out to Tyler L in the building. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but they just kicked me off, man. So what happened? Let's talk through it. What did you overtrade? Did you oversize? What happened? Oh, speaking of that, I gotta make sure whoa, let me see. Did it do the right thing? I gotta make sure this is up, right? Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but this thing kicked me off, man. Let's see if can it do Topstep? It's trying to find Topstep, and it will not give me Topstep. Properties. Topstep. There we go. So yeah, what happened, Tyler? Did you overtrade? That monthly level, I definitely should have paid attention. Should have played down from it. That 340 level was perfect. Dang. I thought we would blast above though. Tyler L says, I was doubting myself in the market and then started to overtrade, trying to make back the losses and lost it in the end. Yeah. I've definitely been there before. Having a stop for the day helps. Tyler L says, I usually only trade micros, but I was down bad, so I swapped to minis and then I did not get it. But yeah, I've been there before. When you switch to the minis and you start revenge trading, then sometimes you can dig the hole deeper than what it needs to be. Sometimes, yeah, it's better to like leave the account alone. I'm still learning that after all these years of trading. It's okay to take a loss. It's okay to take a loss, man. It is okay to take a loss. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. Live to fight another day. But yeah, you'll be back, Tyler L. No problem. You'll be back in the mix. Definitely blown Man, I've blown my fair share of accounts, even accounts that were at payout. Man, insane, insanity. The markets are closed. Yeah, that was a clean double top, man. They definitely tried to bust through, but couldn't get through. The Bulls couldn't get through. Let me see. Oh yeah, I gotta post that, right? Let's see. Gotta post the that's R passes. Let's see. Which ones did we try? Oh yeah, 699 and 700. Okay, let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're gonna stay on for a little bit longer. I don't know what just happened, but they kicked me off. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea. I have no idea what just happened. So yeah, we'll stay on for a little bit. Oh, let me see. That's not supposed to be on there. Right? Wow. Yeah, overtrading will definitely get you. Oh, man. So now, like, when I overtrade, I can feel myself overtrading. I'm like, ah. But you have to stop yourself. Stop yourself and just turn everything off. And I know for me, like the revenge trade, it becomes worse. When I'm on stream, I've had to fight it. I'm like, man, I want to get that loss back. Trading in front of a crowd is way different, but yeah, I have to understand that I have to pretend they're not there and trade my plan and plan my trade. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Keyson. I played it. I passed some evals on that. I played the volatility and passed some evals. I blew some evals too, but it definitely passed a couple too. I played some 150Ks. Shout out to Keyson. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Welcome to the Infinity Show, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we'll see. Might do some charting too. Might as well. Discord. What was the name? Jay. Shout out to Keyson. No bracket orders. No bracket orders. So I'll let the move happen and then I'll play the direction we push in. Usually CPI picks a side, so once we pick a side, then I'll go pretty heavy with the sides on the evals and play the pop or the drop. Shout out to Keyson. Shout out to DOD. DOD had 5 Bitcoin. Woo wee. 5 Bitcoin. All right. Judas. So yeah, we'll see. So we'll see. Yeah, it's part of the game, man. Shout out to Tyler L. It's part of the game. That was me all the entire first quarter. I'll be doing good and then overtrade during lunch on a random day and blow the account. I was trying to force it, man. I was trying to force my way back up to 20 accounts. But that doesn't work. So then I had to reel it back and I was like, okay, let me just take my time and build it back up. As soon as I slowed down a bit, everything started working better. For sure. Shout out to Keeson. That sounds safer but harder since you are just normal trading. But yeah, you're basically trading it. You could set some brackets and let it execute. You could do that, but the thing is the range of CPI and non-farm can be crazy, man. So you can guess. You can guess and you might hit, but just understand you're gonna blow a couple in the process. There's different ways to play it. I usually go in with heavy size and aim for 15, 20 points, and then boom, you're done. But this is with Apex, right? Are you talking about Apex or what do you usually trade? Do you trade Topstep, Apex? Okay, so let me get this guy out. Let me make sure they don't kick me out. I gotta add that one. I definitely overtraded one of my accounts from down from cushion, man. Manage groups. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can take those out too, right? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Keeson. Keeson says, yeah, Apex Trader 5 Buellnox. Nice. So I got Buellnox. Right now I have Buellnox funded accounts and Apex funded accounts. I'm trying to build up my Apex to back to 20 and then use the payouts to overflow to other props like Topstep, Buellnox. Buellnox is already there, but so Apex, Buellnox, Topstep, Take Profit Trader, and Traderfy. I want to try Traderfy for sure. I keep hearing good things about it. I hear a lot of good things about it. Let me take these out. Save again. Yeah, that's insane, man. They kicked me off, man. I don't know what happened. But they kicked me off stream, man. The last stream, they just kicked me off. I'm not sure what happened, man. All right, so let's see what happens. Infinity. Yeah. Overall, still a solid push. Big push, man. Dun 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 dun. What type of Keeson says? What type of accounts do you use? I use mainly 50Ks. I just passed two 150Ks on Apex today. So usually for the bigger accounts, I use like the news events to pass them because you need more volatility for those. But the 50Ks, I just trade them normally with bigger size and aim for like 15 to 25 points to pass them. All right, let me post this profit loss. Okay, it's been a while. Shout out to Keeson. Keeson says, "Congrats on passing the 150K." Yes, sir. Those bigger accounts are tough to pass. Yeah. How many contracts you use once you get funded? Once you get funded accounts, man. For I use micros, mainly micros, 1 to 5 micros, and then I'll sprinkle in one mini here and there. I definitely all last year was all minis. I was all minis last year, but this year I've kind of like shifted the shifted the strategy a bit. So I've been trying to trade mainly micros and then like building into positions. Last year it was just one and done with some minis, and then I'll just go from account to account, one play, one and done. That was last year. 10 point stop loss. This year I'm using like a 15 point stop loss. and I'm testing it out to see if I can hold on to accounts longer, because the minis are unforgiving, especially on Apex, especially on Apex, because of that trailing drawdown. I have a payout locked and loaded for tomorrow. All I'm gonna do is trade one micro, one and done, risk like 60 bucks, and then I'm done. I'll request at the close of tomorrow. And then I have 3 more that are headed to payout. I need to keep them going, and then I can request on Monday whatever's in there. I'm ready to get these. So right now at this point I have like 18 Apex accounts. I just need to I have to, is it 18 or 16? 14, 15, 16. I think it's 15. 6 yeah, 15. So now I have 15 Apex accounts that are ready to, well, 9 need to be activated. 6 are active right now. Let me see. So yeah, right now I'm about to make these posts real quick. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. They kicked me off earlier, man. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Whoa. I have no idea what happened, man. They just kicked me off. Yeah, man. Crazy. Shout out to Keysun. Keysun says, congrats. I like your conservative style. Yes, sir. Yeah, I try not, because when I first, it's conservative because when I first started, I was playing with heavy size. 2-3 minis, man. It was insane. But if you're going to play the game with Apex, the smaller the better. Keysun says playing minis is a lot more stressful. Yeah, it's true. Even a few micros can be tough mentally. Yeah. The first thing I say to anybody who's like, when they're uncomfortable when that P&L is moving up and down, shrink size. Drop to like 1 or 2 micros, and then make sure your edge is working. If your edge is working, then you can start to size up. But you have to prove to yourself that the edge is working. Keysun says, how often does Apex deny your payouts? Rarely. Rarely. The only time I got denied is when they were switching the rules up and they just magically denied me. And I was like, man, come on. I think at that point they were denying everybody, because I know I didn't do anything wrong. I was trading how I usually trade. Consistency was on point. I was keeping track of that, and all of a sudden we got the denial. That was like my biggest payout request as well. But yeah, other than that, I stay within the rules. 95% of the time I'm gonna get approved. Shout out to Keysun. Just stick with the rules, man. Don't go over the 30% rule for within a trade to the downside, and don't go over the 30% rule for the day. Whatever you make on the day, make sure it's not 30% of the buffer if you want to take the minimum. But we have to get to the buffer anyway to get to the payout. So I don't really watch it as much anymore. But back then, when all you needed was 52,600 to get a $2,000 payout, that's when the 30% consistency rule really mattered. Because if you went above, you would have to go above that level to get the payout. But now they've kind of raised the ceiling, so to say. So it's a little bit tougher to get the bigger payouts. You have to like really grind the account and push it up. All right, man. Let me post these guys. Play the CPR before the open. That puts, yeah, I think that's 18. No, that's 15. Five more pass evals to get. All I need is 5 more pass evals to get back to 20 funded accounts. Yeah, so yeah, I gotta pass 5 more evals, man, and I'll be back at 20 accounts. That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna see how that works out. Shout out to Keysun. Keysun says, sounds like you got a good system. You already getting consistent payouts from one of the toughest prop firms. Yep. What's your go-to strategy to beat the market? So I scalp. So I look for 10 to 20 points with a little bit of size. And then if I'm going for like bigger targets, 30 points, then I'll shrink size and let it ride, depending on the setup. So I trade day highs, day lows. I trade FEGs. I trade off of the VWAP. I trade off of the 9 and 20 EMAs intraday, 5-minute charts, 15-minute charts, 1-hour charts, 4-hour charts, and I do top-down analysis every night, down from the monthlies, the weeklies, the dailies, just to get the bias. And yeah, I'm a level-based trader. So I'm looking for key levels. Day highs, day lows are some of my favorite. Week high, week lows, favorites. Month high, month lows, those are some of my favorites. For sure. I play fibs as well. So yeah, I'm looking for little pockets. The thing is, NQ will give you a huge range for the day, right? So all you need is 10 to 20 points per play in your favor, and you're good. Move on to the next day. Shout out to everybody in the chat. They kicked me off earlier, man. I don't know what happened. They definitely kicked me off. I was like, what in the world? So yeah, we're back on. I just wanted to hop on and let you know, let you guys know what happened. I was like, what? They kicked me off out of the blue. We were getting a good conversation going on too, man. It just stopped out of nowhere. Somebody's trying to sabotage my stream. Then we had the spammers earlier. It's been a fun day. It has been a fun day. It's only Tuesday, man. Happy CPI day. We request another payout tomorrow. I'm gonna reinvest almost all of that into shoring up the 20 accounts for Apex, getting these loading back up to 20 accounts. That's the goal. Load up. All right, let me post these guys. Five more. Man, plays he did live in a blue, a couple. Plays again for the open blue, couple. All right, we'll run with that. Do you copy trade or do you rotate? So all last year I kind of swore away copy trading, but this year I'm kind of testing it out. So I'm studying guys like on the YouTube that are trade everything. Usually, if you can trade 1 or 2 micros, it's not that bad. So I'm gonna have a system once I get everything loaded up. Yeah. So like, let's say I get back to 20 accounts, right? Because I'm at 15 right now. Once I get back to 20 accounts, I'm gonna trade everything 1 micro or 2 micros and build the P&L and see if things go against me, I'll split them up into groups of 4 or 5. And then if I take another trade and they go against me, then I'll either stop for the day or split the group up again and trade the accounts individually. So I'm drawing up the plan. The key is to hold on to the 20 accounts as long as possible. Stay above 50K and grind them up and push them into cushion and really like hold on to them and get back to the days of 40 trading days, 50 trading days, 60 trading days with 1 account. I did that with a couple of 250K accounts. Man, it's like the gift that keeps on giving. Shout out to Keeson. Yeah, we're just chopping it up, man. They kicked me off earlier. I don't know why. They kicked me off, man. Shout out to all the new subs. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. I'll be back on here tomorrow. Where's my lime water? Gotta stay the course, man. I overtraded a bit today, but we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that, man. That's it. CP on enough, Ooh. Evals. Shout out to Keeson. Yo, Gym Lab. Welcome to the Infinity Show. Good job on your payouts. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to follow. Best of luck. I appreciate it. Let's go. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the subs. I appreciate the support. Let's keep on going. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to 20, man. That is the goal. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Keeson. Yeah, we're just on here chopping it up. They kicked me off earlier. So I don't know. They definitely kicked me off early. I don't know what happened. I tried to log back on. Then everyone said I was buffering. It was crazy. It's all good. We're going to make it work. When you take a loss, dust yourself off and get back on the horse. That's it. There's no other way. Feeling sad about it is not going to do anything for you. You got to dust yourself off and get back on the horse. Yo, Gym Lab. Yo, Gym Lab. Shout out to Yo, Gym Lab. Shout out to Keyson. Shout out to Tyler L in the building. Tyler, hold your head, man. You're going to be all right. Part of the game, man. Market tuition. Yep. Tyler L says we are renewed and ready for another day. That's it. Let's move on. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. Shout out to Tyler L. All right, let me post this guy too. Dang. Just should have left that thing alone. Overtraded. Definitely overtraded one of the accounts. What did I do to it? Did I over... What was I playing? Oh, yeah, I was trying to... Got greedy. That's what it was. Good games over there. Oh man, we're about to have the open too. I might snipe something on here. We'll see. I might snipe something. We'll see. We're 10 minutes from the open. How about this? I might just trade the account that I have at Payout and leave it alone. Shout out to Keysong. Are you going to trade the 6 p.m. or are you going to only trade during the? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we open up. I have to do some chart work too. Shout out to DOD. They kicked me off, man. So I'm here now, man. I haven't been. I don't know if I've been on stream this late. So we're gonna see if who taps in. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Usually I trade. I'm like on stream for New York session and then I'm out. But hey, let's see if who taps in. The evening crowd. Shout out to Is D Walk to you. D Walk in the building. I need 2,500 profit by NY Open. Shout out to DOD. Man. Yes, sir. DOD said, hey, get 2 videos liked by me then. Let's go. Hey man, people are here. I just wanted to test to see who would still be on. I'm about to do some chart work. Might as well. I might do like evening sessions. So I'll just talk to you guys while I'm doing my charting. Interesting, man. This YouTube thing is interesting. You get to meet a whole bunch of cool people, man, from around the world. We got South Africa in here. We got the Great Dane from Denmark. We got Denmark in the building. We got who else? Was it Russia? Somebody from Russia's here. Canada's in the building. Miami's in the building. Alabama's in the building. Texas, Cali, South Africa. I said that right. There's a couple people from South Africa in the Discord. Who else? I know we got New York. Someone's originally from New York, but they're in the South now. We got Atlanta in the building. We got Chicago in the building. Everybody's there. Hop in the Discord, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. DOD is back. Richard Dowdy says, man, I'm on all day. Try not to be in the market the whole time, but it calls me right. It be calling me. It be calling me, man. I definitely know the feeling, man. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Chi-Town. Chi-Town in the building. Chi-Town, how long have you been trading and what do you trade? Are you trading Apex? You trading you trading options? You trading Forex? What you trading? All right, I just saw you in the Discord. I'll bump you up. All right. It's calling me to come back. That's a fact. Man, it's real. You definitely gotta, man. Even to this day, it's been what? It's been it has been all right. Chi-Town in the building. Hold on, let me see. All right, I'm gonna ping you, Yo Jim Lab. Am I saying it right? Yo Jim Lab. Yo, we got some people in here. I thought the evening crew wouldn't show up. They kicked me off earlier. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I might snipe something for Asian session for you guys. We'll see. If I take a L, I gotta stop. We'll go. We'll go back in tomorrow. Let's see. Might play with some small size. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome back to the Infinity Show, man. They kicked me off. We had the stream rocking and rolling. It was like 30 people, 40 people watching. And then they kicked me off. They hating on me, man. Yo, Jim Lab. Tap into the Discord, ladies and gentlemen. The link is in the description or the pinned comment. Okay, so I still have to post. I can't wait till I get this payout, man. Q1 was treacherous, man. I was building up accounts and then blowing them. I'm like, yo, what am I doing? I was forcing forcing trades. I was oversizing. I'm like, yo, let me slow down. Let me slow down. And go back to the bread and butter. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, welcome to the Infinity Show. If you are returning, welcome back. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. It's free. It's free. Let's get some conversations going, man. Some people have joined the Discord and they're not saying anything. I mean, they said things that they talked initially, but they kind of catch me on stream. Shout out to DOD. Yeah, that. Let me see. Hold on. Me, TPT, Buellnox, Futures, Props, mostly MNQ, ES. Nice. Shout out to Yo Jim Blab. Am I saying it right? Yo Jim Blab? DOD. Yeah, the 90% off on Buellnox is definitely love for sure. Shout out to Yo Jim Blab. First payout, let's go. You're gonna get there. Just stick to stay the course. You'll be all right. So during CPI, I was able to pass 2 150Ks. So I'm trying to get those activated by next week. I'm trying to get back to 20 accounts, man, as soon as possible. So we can get the payout train rocking and rolling. Shout out to Yo Jim Lab. Yeah. Been in position to withdraw 4 times and blew it, chalking it up to the cost of education. That's it, man. It's tuition. It's tuition. It's tuition. It's definitely tuition. Shout out to all the new people in the Discord. Yeah, sure, no problem. But if you see the main chat, that's where we'll mainly be. So if you have any questions or comments, I'll also ping you with like the different channels. The main channel is the main chat. Then we have like the profit loss and the the P&L, the payouts. Yeah, it's not. It's I don't have too much going on in there. I think I'm gonna make some more channels though for like my long-term plays, just to let everyone know what I'm doing and see how it's working out. For shares and options, I do leaps. So when I say I'm getting options for 2027, that's how I play options now. That is how I play them now. But yeah, the main chat, you're good. Just stick to the main chat, you'll be all right. All right, so let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Wow, people are really tuning in. I guess people off work. We're almost at like 100 views. What is happening? I didn't think anybody would be on this late. Usually I turn everything off after the New York session. I guess this is a different crowd in the evening. So I might use this to my I might like just log in when I'm charting, and then I can bump into some new people. Yojim Lab says Asia session doesn't have enough streamers. I can imagine, man. The price action just sits there. All right, we'll see what we can do. We'll see if we get anything going. 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. The market open is here. The market, here we go. All right, where are we at? Do they continue to the downside? We'll see. Usually the open you can get some boom and pop and boom. So what I'll do, I might, if I trade anything, it's gonna be light. Let me make sure everything is in the right group, because if it's not in the right group, so yeah, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, monthly levels up at like 21,340 on NQ. That thing was a brick wall. It was a brick wall today. That upper level. So this is the account that's ready for payout. I'm not, look, when I say I'm not gonna mess this up, I'm not gonna mess this up. I can't mess this up. So if we trade as one micro, I got 6 accounts in here. We got 6 PAs that are running. Dang, just like that, the markets are open. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, Moon or Mars, what we doing? There goes Moon or Mars. Moon or Mars said, you still on? Yeah, man, they kicked me off. So I got back on, man. Look, we back at it. They kicked me off, man. I don't know what happened. It wasn't the internet. Everything is good. And they just said, it said error something about a YouTube error, uh, quota met or something. Like, what? Let me get back on, man. Let me exit and get back on and chill with my people. Shout out to DOD in the building. Munamar says, Asia session stream. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? I'm gonna do it for a little bit. We'll do it for a little bit. Even though this price action is weird, I gotta leave this alone, man. I'm not gonna force anything. I need liquidity. I need volatility. Let me go look though, because I do need a chart. I need a chart for the new session. But yeah, we here, man. This was not planned. This was not planned, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for Asia session. All right, guys. If you want to hop in the Discord, link in the description or the pinned comment. Yojim Lab says Asia session doesn't have enough streamers. Wow. I guess it's a niche. The price action is the price action's tricky, man. I do like it to the downside a little bit. We'll see. Might run some things to the downside. What's the 15 look like? And what does ES look like? That VWAP is still down there. Oh no, we're below VWAP now. Uh-oh. Let's test it. All right, guys, let's test it. Hopefully this thing doesn't go crazy. Oh man. Testing the open. Let's see what happens. What's the high on this? 166, right? Yeah. 1 micro, guys. We are not doing too much. We are not playing with this price action because Asia session is finicky. It's finicky, man. Am I on the right one? No, I'm not on the right page. Am I on the right page? Hold on. Where are my levels? Okay. If they stop me out, they stop me out, man. I am not messing with this Asia session. I'm not messing with it. What are my dailies looking like? And what does ES look like? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Are they gonna press back up? We'll see. 1 hour is at support. Barely. We got the open up. What else we got? I'm not gonna put too much pressure on this thing. We're gonna take our time and see if, because 15-minute charts are flipped on ES. So I might watch and see if NQ will push. We're below yesterday's close, so we'll see. Stock Muffin. Shout out to Stock Muffin in the building. Where's Stock Muffin at? Say something. All right. Ooh. Did I add? Asia session. What just happened? Oh. Yo, did they just delay my entries? What was that? They just delayed the mess out of my entries, man. What was that? See, this is Asia session. I'm chilling right now. I'm not gonna overdo this. I am not gonna overdo this, but if we get some gains, let's see if we get to day lows. Where are my stops? All right, let's see how this works. Risking $100. Asia session just moves so weird, man. I don't know. Looking to see if we get the continuation of the flush we had for MOC. Maybe down to 200. We have some FEGs over here too. Some big ones. I think they're 1 hours, right? Yeah. Woo! I know my chart looks like a Christmas tree, but hey, it works for me. Don't judge. Don't judge. I can see everything. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got a 1 hour FEG looking clean over here. Let's see. We're doing a little chart work. I do most of my charting on Thinkorswim. Bloop. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm watching to see if we get continuation. MOC, we tanked, man. That was crazy. Yeah, they're kind of pushing. Let's see how far they go up. Ray, right? Save. All right. We'll see what happens. Yo, it feels like it's glitching. See, man, this is Asian session, right? It feels like it's glitching. I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't trust it, man. What is this? I've gotten some nice pushes in Asia session the last 2 days though, but I definitely wasn't on stream. I was just watching it back to the just continuation off of MOC. They might push up. We'll see. This account is already this is day 8. So I just got to keep it above 54,100 and I can pull the full payout. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. I did not expect people to tune in during the Asian session. Asia session. We'll see what happens. Got fresh 15s coming in hot. Oh, that's what I'm looking at. I knew something was off. I need to be looking at the 5. I got my 15 on a different screen. So let's see if we retreat and pull back to the 200. Oh, that's a long way down, but this is the swing low from earlier, right? Yeah, we got space to like 35 if we crack these lows. What's this? That's another FEG right here. It's clean until then. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Set your stop and let it rock. Shout out to Bulls on Wall Street. Shout out to Canal Desai, man. He says, set your stop and let it rock. Canal is like one of the first people who showed me how to like actually get in an actual play with a trend line and everything. When that trend line breaks, you get in. He broke it down. He's like one of the first people to do that that I saw on YouTube. And I started trading in 2016. So I was watching Bulls on Wall Street. I was following Tim Sykes. Yeah, those are the main two. Good times, man. Good times. So let's see if we go FEG to FEG on the 5. We will see. Yo, man, they look, I guess everything happens for a reason. They kicked me off stream, and then I got back on, and we have some new people on the stream. All of a sudden. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. Keeson said there's not a lot of streamers for Asia session. That's interesting. I might come on here and I need the fib. Give me the fib. Let's see if we get some push to the downside. Oh nah, bulls want to come in hot. They're coming in hot. All right. We'll see if it's a trap or not. Yellow. Yellow means 5-minute FEG. Yeah, they stopped me. Let me see. That's yellow, right? Yeah. Boom. All right. So we'll see how this level acts up. One-hour candles when a hold. What a rip for the bulls, man. They got busy to the upside. CPI momentum. CPI momentum. Let's see. So we got yesterday's close in play. We got VWAP in play. We will see. Shout out to Richard Dowdy. Oh man, I gotta catch up. Hold on. Asia session stream. Shout out to Moon or Mars. That's my dog. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. This was not planned. Richard Dowdy says, that's the next for me, bro. Get consistent payouts and move some of those profits to long plays. Yep. Like NVIDIA. Yep. I got 2026 calls. Who is Stock Muffin? Where's Stock Muffin at? Shout out to Richard Dowdy. Richard Dowdy said you were blowing up too quick. It was like, we got to see if this is real. Shout out to Richard Dowdy, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Paul. Yes, sir. Am I funded? Yes, I am funded. I got 6 running right now. I got 18 total. I need to activate a whole bunch of them. My goal this month and the end of last month was to pass as many evals as I can. Pass as many evals as I can and get to these funded accounts. I need multiple. I need to get back to 20 on my 20 on Apex. That's the goal. 1 hour charts are looking decent. We'll see if they push. This level was a headache all day. We bounced out of it. We couldn't get through. We got through during MOC though. So we'll see. If we can hold these levels, then we got a little bit of space. We'll see. 15-minute charts need to reclaim though. We will see. All right. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let's see if we can build out of this this FEG again. If we can't hold, I need VWAP to hold. Let's see. What is this? 59 is the VWAP. That's where my stop is. I'm making this this is gonna be a tight stop. Asia session seems, I don't know, man. It's interesting. I don't know. I wonder if there's some manipulation going on. Hopefully not. It does move a lot slower though. I'm used to New York session. We'll see if we can get some push or do the 15-minute charts knock us down. We'll see. ES is doing the EMA shuffle on the 5. We'll see if it can hold. If it can't hold, it'll stop me out. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the NMP Brown. Welcome to the Infinity Show, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see if this thing can hold. Richard Dowdy says, man, they did the same to me. That's why I said I should stay away from the open. Shout out to Yo Gym Lab. London session is underrepresented with streamers too, for your information. Interesting. The late night stream. Yeah, London session, I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. Let's see if they can build out of this. 1 hour charts look decent, but we'll see if they can hold back up. Yeah, this does move a little slower. We'll see if they can push. We got a little mini FEG here. We got FEG. We got space to maybe 80 if it can push. Let me see. High at 73. We'll see if they can push to start. Might scalp this if it can't push. We'll see. Everything depends on ES, man. Can ES hold the line? Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're testing out Asia session. If they stop me out again, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Richard Dowdy says everything about to be Asia session's fault. Yup, everything. Everything. Everything is about to be Asia session's fault, man. London usually has more price movement. Yeah. I've been up for a session or two. Shout out to Richard Dowdy. Make sure y'all hit the bell to get notified as well. Yes, sir. Shout out to Richard Dowdy in the building. Oh, yeah. It looks like they are pressing, guys. They stopped me out. I'm leaving this thing alone. Yeah. Yeah, Asia session is tricky, man. I don't know. Usually, New York session, straight to the target. There's no waiting around. But Asia session is a little bit different. It is a little bit different for sure. We'll see if they can hold. EMAs are flipped. See if we can get VWAP can hold. We'll see. And get out of this level. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We'll see what the Bulls can do. Heck of a push off of CPI for sure. Who is Stock Muffin? Stock Muffin, is Stock Muffin here? Shout out to Stock Muffin in the Discord. We're just testing out Asia session. If this thing stops me out again, I might be done. I'm gonna leave this thing alone. I'm not messing with this. It's so slow. Shout out to Blue Tip. What's going on? Who is Blue Tip? Who is Stock Muffin? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. And like Richard Dowdy said, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. This is fun. We're doing Asia session. Hold on to your boots. If they stop me out, I'm gonna be mad. New York session is my bread and butter, man. But we'll see what happens. If we can't get through this level, I might have to break even. Because I don't like the hesitation. We gotta go. Asia session looks like it'll stress me out, man. Shout out to Key M. Every day, I try to do it almost every day. Even if I have to work, I'll get on for like an hour or two. I don't know how I'm feeling about this level, man. See, New York session, you just go. But this, I don't know. Okay, fresh 5. Let's see how this reacts. Can the 5 push? Uh-oh. This is Asia session. Let's see what happens. Can Asia session push? We got to get above these EMAs for sure. What's that? What is the EMA? God dang it. Where's my levels? All right, we're leaving with the fee money at least. Come on. Can they push? I need to see what the level is. 73. If we can hold above 73, we got some action. If not, I'm leaving with the fee money. At least. Come on, push. Oh. Yeah, 73 is... Looks like they're pressing down. Let's see what happens. Depends on ES as well. Looks like they want to dump. Yeah, we tested 73 a couple times. No luck. They might push back down, yeah. If they can't hold VWAP, it's a wrap. The 1 hour is the only thing that's above water. We'll see if they hold. 589. We'll see. No, not hedging. Shout out to Key M. And how long you've been trading profitable? Sorry for the question. No, you're good. Ask away, man. I've been trading since 2016. Profitable like the last couple years. Futures changed the game for me as well. Options was it was all right, but futures definitely I'm seeing the results more, especially with the props. The props give you some leverage to work with. Yeah, bears are still working. We'll see. Yeah, Asia session is definitely different, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely different. I'm trying to be patient. Asia session might get me to pull my hair out, man. New York session, we get to the point, straight to the point. If we have a gap to fill, we fill it. But here is like, It's like trying to figure itself out. Yeah, they're threatening back to the downside. I might have to cut this. If VWAP can't hold, I'm gonna leave it alone. I've seen some wild moves during Asia session as well, so it's like you don't know where it's gonna go. I can't do this, man. This is this is stressing me out. New York session, we get to the point, man. We get to the point. Oh, look at that. Key M says Trump is speaking at 8. I forgot about that. Asian Open at 8. Right at 8? Oh, man, it's going to be all over the place. Yeah, the price action kind of stays in one place. We'll see. Let's see if they can escape this this gap. We have a fresh 15 coming. Yep. We'll see. I guess we're here. We're here now. We are here now. Shout out to Moon or Mars. We got Mr. Trump. Yeah, this is the price action is weird, guys. I don't know. I do not know how to work this. This is different. Let's see if they can hold. Yeah, they're kind of curling things down. The Bulls would need to do something heavy right here. That's a 5-minute FEG from earlier. Tight stop, 10 points. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this session is definitely different. I'm used to New York, man. New York, straight to the point, in and out. Shout out to all the new subs. I appreciate you guys. The Infinity family is growing, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Sensei. I blew so many evals in this session. I hate it. Man, maybe I should cut this and just be done with it. Shout out to Sensei. Yeah, the price action is definitely different. Shout out to Richard Dowdy. Richard Dowdy said we're gonna blame everything on Asia session today. If this thing doesn't hold, I'm blaming Asia session. We're trying to see if we can push out of this this gap, but they're struggling. Yeah, you don't even know where the. Yeah, this is interesting. Sensei said I blew so many evals. I've blown many evals, guys. Same here, man. Not during this session though. During like pre-market New York session. Oh man, looks like they might push down. Let me see. Yeah. So we got yesterday's low down there. I mean yesterday's close. They might clip me up. We'll see. VWAP also important. We'll see if it can hold. Looks like it wants to crash through. Here come the Bears. The good old Bears. Sensei says, I hate this session. Yeah, I can kind of see it. It's all good though, man. If we take another L, I gotta split these guys up. I'm copy trading 6 right now. Shout out to Sensei. And Key M. Kai M. What props do you have what props have you got paid out from already? Topstep and Apex. Those are my favorite guys. My 2 favorites. Alright, this is looking like it wants to spill, so I might cut this. Let's see how she works. I'm gonna cut this. Now, if we lose VWAP, I'm headed to the downside. Let's test it out. Two, right? I need to be above the EMAs. If I can get above the EMAs. Yeah, it looks like spill session. If we get down to the 50s. Yo, is there a spread? It looks like there's a spread. Doesn't it look like there's a spread? There's a little bit of a spread. We'll see if we get continuation. Does it pop us up? I'm playing down from VWAP. We'll see if we get anything. Yesterday's close is 59. So if we lose this, we might have some space down. Go with the flow, man. Go with the flow. Here comes some bulls. Do they want to hold the line? We'll see. Sensei says, I blew so many evals during this session. Yo, it's real, man. I can see it, man. It's just like choppy. It's like back and forth. I don't know. 59. What's the close? No, what is the close? All right, let me see. If they chop me out again, man, I gotta leave this alone. 21.54. So 21.54. How low did we get? 56. We'll see if they reach up. What's the EMA? EMA is 63. So that's key. If they reclaim that, I'm gonna leave it alone. Just gotta leave it alone. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're trading this slow action. I'm like, yo, VWAP is what? Yeah, this action is, I don't know. It's 261. 261.45 is the VWAP. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Sensei in the building. Testing out the VWAP. If we lose it, then we got space. But there's yesterday's close was right there, so bulls might try to defend. So we'll see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. This was not planned. We're just on here chopping it up, man. Shout out to Sensei in the building. It's Amore. What's up? What's up, bro? New here, day trader here. Did good today. Should be requesting tomorrow. Yes, sir. Same here. I'm requesting tomorrow too. We on the same page. Let's go. I got one. Is actually this account. It's into the cushion. Trying to see if we can get some drop, get it back above 54.1. But I'm requesting. I'm on day 8 of this account. So we'll see if we get something to the downside. This is day 8 for this guy, so I can request tomorrow. Let's see if we get anything to the downside. Come on, buddies. Can the Bears cook? What's the low? It's 245. 45? Is that the day low or what? Day low. Yo, come on, Trader Bait. Give me the right levels. 245. Okay. So we'll see if we reach down for those levels. If we don't, I'm outie. We'll go let this one ride. See what happens. 245 is the low. Is it 49 or 45? It's around here somewhere. This price action is definitely slower. If we lose yesterday's close, then we got some space down. But we'll see. Bulls might want to defend that. If this EMA can come through this BWAP, we could push. We have a FEG, daily FEG at 21,216. That's a long way down. I don't know if we get down that low during this session, because this session is super slow. I'm used to New York session. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I have been trading since 2016. Long time, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Sensei said, wish me luck. Good luck. Shout out to Itamore. What would you consider as far as leverage? What do you mean, Itamore? The Bulls are holding again, guys. They're chopping up, man. Yeah, I gotta leave this alone. This session is different. This session is different, man. Oh no. I don't know about this session. Yesterday I had some clean moves, but this is, I don't know. It's way slower. I don't know. Yesterday I had some good moves. But today it is moving like molasses. Shout out to D-Walk. D-Walk said different. This is definitely different. It's definitely slower, but man, New York session, if I see a gap, it's gonna fill it, right? Or you'll know if it's not gonna fill it. But here you gotta like wait it out. It makes you slow the game down. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Jay. How you feeling today? Hope you guys are good. Shout out to Sensei. Shout out to Pro Grand. I gotta catch up with all these. Catch up with everybody in here. So like sizing and contracts and risk management, I'm consistent, but sometimes I over leverage. Oh yeah. Trade smaller. I trade micros. Sometimes I'll trade minis. I'll sprinkle minis in there, but majority is micros. And I risk all last year, all those payouts you see, I was risking 10 points, which is crazy, right? So I had to be super precise with my entries. That was last year, but this year I've kind of extended it to 15 points. And I like it. And I've shrunk size, so I'm still getting used to this. It's a little bit different. So we'll see. Shout out to Jay in the building. Shout out to Pro Grand. I would say that if anything, shrink size. That's rule number one. Just shrink your size. If you're having issues with sizing, the smaller the better until you figure out how good your edge is. Let's see what happens. I'm watching yesterday's close. If we lose yesterday's close, we got some space down. But right now, Bulls are trying to hold it. They're trying to hold the line. If we go sideways, looks like they want to go sideways, 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 man. Jeez. This is interesting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. This was not planned. They kicked me off of the New York session. So now I'm here with you guys this evening. But yeah, Bulls are trying to push it. Yeah. If they stop me out here, I'm gonna have to split these guys up. Might just wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow, because this session is different. Dowdy, DOD, we're blaming everything on Asian session. On this session here. Yeah. It's like back and forth. It's weird. I don't know. Definitely slower. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, if you're getting in the Discord, say something. About to stop me out again, man. $45 is the bottom, I think. Bulls are pushing the line, man. Yep, it got me again. I'm leaving this alone. This session is different. I'm leaving it alone. I'm leaving it alone. This is the one I'm requesting from tomorrow. Yeah, man, it's too slow. I don't know. I need to stick with my bread and butter. Shout out to Pro Grand. Yeah, I've seen some good moves. But I guess today we're just chilling. Richard Dowdy said Asia has its moments. That's a fact. It's like it builds up and then hits the moves hard. Yeah. Choppity chop chop chop. Shout out to the official stock sage. What's going on? I only trade the New York session and never traded futures. Bro, how did you get into my... I don't know. I have no idea. All right, man. I don't know how we're going to do this. This is going to be... New York session. This session is weird. It's just so slow. I'm used to like gaps filling, boom, boom. I'm a scalper, so I like the speed. I like the volatility. Yo, we're up to almost like 330 views. Yo, I guess you guys are on YouTube, huh? Tonight. Maybe I gotta hop on during the evenings too. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live, ladies and gentlemen. I trade with all the props. That's the goal. Shout out to the official stock sage. I just subscribed. Shout out to all the new subs. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm usually not on this late. I'm on during New York session and then I'm out of there. but they kicked me off, man. And then I was like, nah, I'm logging back in, man, because I was having a good conversation with my people. And lo and behold, we got some new people in the building. Nestor Ramirez says, ain't many streamers at this time. I see. Shout out to the incredible Happy Life. Hello, how are you doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome to the Infinity Show. I'm usually on during New York session, but somehow we ended up here. They kicked me off. I logged back in, and now we're here during this session. We'll see what happens. We will see. With Apex, I have 33 payouts. Then with Topstep, how many I got with Topstep? I gotta go look. I think I got like 10 payouts with Topstep. That was like last year. So I started Topstep like Q4 last year, 2024. Shout out to Kaleem. What's going on? Can't get. My incredible Happy Life says I can't get one for the life of me. The payout, take your time. Shrink your size. Don't oversize. Make sure you have an edge. This game is a process. It's a marathon, right? So make sure you're working on your edge on a daily basis, nightly basis. You need to be looking at these charts often. At least an hour or two per night. If you really want to see how NQ moves, mark up your charts. Mark up your month high, month lows, weekly highs, weekly lows, day highs, day lows. Then you start working on the intraday map. Line up your fibs, look for your bias, and execute. Shout out to NMP Brown. Which evaluation do you prefer? The 50K, the 150K, and the 250K. But I usually try to pass the bigger accounts like during news events. Oh, excuse me. Dang. Should we test this thing out again? We'll see. Yeah, this looks like Trap City, man. On the 15, when the 5 and the 15 don't match the 4 hour and the 1 hour, I gotta just leave it alone. Shout out to NMP Brown. Yeah, 50Ks, man. 50Ks, 150Ks, 250Ks. Some folks that I know in another Discord, they're passing the 300Ks. That thing is a beast. You need like big volatility to pass that thing. But 50K is like if you look at all of the evaluations from a drawdown to profit, the profit that you have to make, from that perspective, the 50K is like one of the best. All right, I don't know what this, we'll see. This is what you call a range. Golly. We'll see what happens. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, man, we're going to watch this. The 4 hour is extended. About to be 7. We got a fresh 1 hour coming in hot. Moon or Mars? Where's Moon or Mars at? Yo. This is insane. I'm usually not on at this time, man. And we're sitting here trading. Shout out to all the new subs. I appreciate you guys. We are growing. Shout out to the all the new subs. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live, ladies and gentlemen. I might do some more evening sessions like this if you guys want me to. I might just do charting though. I don't know if can trade this. It's very interesting. And Trump speaks at 8, right? That's in an hour. If we can't get any good scalps, I might stay on with you guys. We'll see. 6:53. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Munamar says, I can't mess with Asia session. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, man. I don't know. It looks like Trap City. I may test this again. We'll see. It looks like Trap City to me, man. We're in a range. We're like bouncing back and forth. Then you got the 1 hour down below. After 8 is it picks up some. Yeah. All right, we'll see. Nicholas says, don't get chopped up. I'm not trying to, man. It's a different session. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, everybody's on here. This is crazy. So nobody streams this late? It's like 400 views in like an hour. Hour and some change. Where are y'all coming from? I guess because people getting off work. People who can't trade New York session, they're tuning in. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. This was not planned. I usually trade or stream during New York session. There's a bunch of people on here, though. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the Infinity Show. If it's your first time, if you are returning, welcome back, my people. So what I'm about to do, let's see. I'm trading my practice account on Topstep too. Trying to see what this thing wants to do, man. It's like, it's really, me and Chop do not go together, man. Me and Chop do not go together. Yeah, I should be on. Shout out to Official Stock Sage, my guy. Yeah, I should be on early. I trade the New York session. I'm not usually on this late, but I might get some sessions in just charting or something. Maybe we can just get on here and chop it up while I'm charting. I might do something like that. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in full effect. Let me see. Yeah, I'm definitely usually on during New York session. But they kicked me off, man. They kicked me off, and then I was like, all right, I'm getting back on, because we were having a good conversation. Me and the people in the chat, and then they just kicked me off randomly. Yeah, this is chop mode. This is definitely chop mode. You gotta be careful with this session. And I think Trump speaks at 8. Somebody said 8 o'clock. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Official Stock Sage. The Official Stock Sage says, I'm about this life, so I'll be seeing you tomorrow as well. For sure, hit that notification bell. You'll know exactly when I go on live. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, let's see if we crack. This is interesting. I guess we will. I want to go short off of the VWAP, but the bulls keep looking for a break. I need to wait for the break. Shout out to Paul. I would say base hits, because if you go high RR, that trailing drawdown could get you. So I look for 1 to 2s, even 1 to 1.5s, in and out. All right, let's see what happens here. ES is kind of losing VWAP. Let's see if we get a break here. I might test it. Let's test it one more time, man. If this thing doesn't hold, if we don't get a break, yeah, definitely base hits, man. Base hits is the best way to do it. That's how I got my payouts, man. It was base hit, base hit, base hit, added up. Base hits, base hits, base hits, base hits, added up. 15 points. Veto. Usually is 15 points. All last year was 10 points. So I was like aiming for pockets. Tight stop. Okay, ES is starting to crack. So if ES starts cracking, then NQ might follow. We'll see. Yesterday's close is right here. Is it this? Let me see. Hold on. It's 54. If ES flushes, NQ will flush as well. They follow each other. Shout out to Vito. A couple of micros. It'll be like 1 to 2 micros. Sometimes I build into positions. So I'll start with 1 micro and then add. Yeah, this range is crazy. Yeah, so 1 micro, then add as the level presents itself. Here comes some bulls out of nowhere. Yeah, this session is wild. It's wild. Shout out to Vito. Yeah, start with it. If you're just starting out, I would say start with small size, man. 1 or 2 micros, couple micros. Shout out to order canceled. Shout out to order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled is going to the upside. Yeah, I have a gap on NQ, man. It's been a headache. It was a headache all today. I'm like, will it act as resistance again, or we'll see. Dang, big wicks to the upside. We'll see what we get. Yeah, this session is a little bit different. It's definitely slower. Shout out to everybody that jumped in the Discord. You gotta say something. If you just joined, let me know what your name is in there. Yeah, this session. I usually trade New York session, so this is different for me, for sure. If you look at the 5, the 15, they're kind of holding to the downside, but we're fighting the 1 hour. Yeah, somebody said Trump is speaking at 8, so that's going to be interesting. I don't know if I want to be in around here. I do not want to be in any plays once he starts talking. Play the edges. Yeah, it's like back and forth action. Shout out to Ricky in the building. You got to play smaller. See, Ricky, if you're using size with the evals, once you get to funded accounts, play way smaller. Then you'll be able to keep your accounts solvent longer. The trailing drawdown is tricky. So like let's say I get into profit, I'm tracking that profit down. I'm not giving it too much space. If I get stopped out, so be it. Munamar says, I'm not messing with this session. I can tell. I know why. This, yeah. I don't know how to explain it. It's chop in the worst way. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. This is the evening session. Somehow we ended up on the evening session. Let's see okay, cool. Let's see if we can get ES. If ES starts flushing, then we'll be all right. I'm leaving with the fee money. Make the trade free as soon as you can, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting some type of movement. Well, I leave with the fee money at least. I might add to this. One to one, close to 1-to-1. Let's see if we get more flush. Close to 1-to-1, close to 1-to-1. Come on, need continuation. We're right at yesterday's close. We'll see if we get a continuation below. They stopped me out. They stopped me out. I take bits and pieces, guys. I do not. Especially in this session, I'm going to take bits and pieces. We're not playing any games. If we retest that trend line, I might add back to the downside. Did we get up there? Close. Trend line is like 58-ish. Let me test it. I'm going to test the level. 10 points. I'm looking for the reclaim this fail. We'll see. Watching for the reclaim to fail. If we get it. If we don't get it, I gotta stop. I am not messing with this session. If they bring this all the way back, I'm out of here. I'm not messing with this session. I can't do it. It looks like there's a spread. I don't know what's happening. Shout out to Richard Dowdy. Bill Knox, nice. He's passing evals right now. Shout out to Richard Dowdy in the building. Let me hold 150. Yeah, if they spin this back up, I gotta leave this alone. Looks like they want to spin it. We got a fresh 1 hour candle. Yeah. If they reclaim this range, I gotta leave this thing alone. We kind of broke free, but we didn't get continuation. Yeah, this is different. This is definitely different, ladies and gentlemen. It's different from trading New York session. Let's see if the range keeps the price action out. We'll see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Ricky And do you copy trade all your trades on all your PAs at once? Oh, yes. If I do, it's gonna be small size. Sometimes I'll run it with minis. Like right now, I'm running it with minis, but it's only 6. So right now I have 15 Apex PAs and 3 Buell Knocks. But I'm only running 6 right now on Apex. So I kind of like split them up. Ideally, yeah, Bull's coming out of nowhere, man. This session is different. This session is different. Yeah, they coming in from the lows. Yeah, big pop. Big push, man. Not a game. We're back into the range. Bulls are coming out of nowhere. Yeah, this is different. This is different, guys. I cannot mess with this. Oh, hold on. Cut it. I can't mess with this session, man. Shout out to Pro Grand. Shout out to Order Canceled. Still in my long. Yeah, they're pushing, man. Do you usually trade this session? Shout out to Order Canceled. Shout out to Peter, man. How you doing, Peter? Hope you're doing well, Peter. Shout out to Order Canceled. Everybody's in here, yo. We're like at 500 people, man. Shout out to Order Canceled. I trade all sessions. Nice. Dang, you trade all sessions? So you were in London? You in all of that. Shout out to Peter in the building. Peter is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody look. Order Canceled. I don't sleep, my guy. Shout out to Order Canceled. He is a real OG. He's real. He's not playing any games. Order Canceled said, just goes to show how bad I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Dedication. I like that. Salute. All right, let me go look at the dues. When does Trump get on? 8 o'clock? Yeah, Richard Dowdy. We're blaming everything on. We're blaming everything on the session. Shout out to Order Canceled. Been trading 8 years now, so I've been. Yes. Yes, absolutely. So I've been trading since 2016, so we're like on the same time frame. Richard Dowdy said, I came back to blame this jump out of nowhere on you. Oh, man. Yo, everybody's in here. I guess nobody streams this late. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to DOD. Passing these evals. Let's go. Yeah, Bulls came out of nowhere, man. That 1 hour held. Is it raining? Yo, this weather has been all over the place. We got Topstep. This is my practice account on Topstep. So I might play around with it on here. Do they push to the upside? Let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Peter. Shout out to Nestor Ramirez. Caught that buy. Nice. Holding partials. Shout out to Nestor Ramirez. Nice. Shout out to everybody, man. Yeah, I don't know if I could trade this session, man. It's slower. I don't know. Shout out to Nadine Jolly. Hello, welcome to the Infinity Show. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the new subs, man. Judah, I don't know why I'm here. Judah, why am I here right now? I don't know. I logged back on because they kicked me off. And then I logged back on, and now I'm trading this wild session. I'm trading this wild session, man. Yeah, man, we're here, man. Look, when they kicked me off, we were having a great conversation. I was like, man, don't do us like that. They cut me off, no explanation. I was like, what is happening? They said some type of YouTube error. Now we're kind of moving and grooving, guys. They faked us out to the downside. Now we're headed back up. Let's see if they hold. If we squeeze back down to the EMAs, I might take it. If not, I'm done. I can't do this. He's stressing me out. Shout out to Order Canceled in the building. Order Canceled is going to, he's looking for 59.27 on ES. Yeah, we're pushing, man. Order Canceled called it. Laser Dim 800. What's up? Yo, yo, yo. It's cool. I'll grind it up. It's cool. It's part of the game, man. Look, trading is, first of all, having an edge, right? But then trading that edge over a large subset of trades, man. You're gonna have losing streaks. You're gonna have losses. That's market tuition. It's part of the game. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time. If we can, why is it doing it? It like delays my risking 10 points. Let's see what happens. EMA is 269. Yeah. We'll see if we push. If it can't push, I'm done with this session. I can't do it. I'm just gonna wait until New York. We kind of broke out of that range down here. Now we're moving a little bit, but how much will it move? I have no idea. We're trading Asia. Let's see if we can pop to fresh highs. We'll see. Program says, how do I approach challenges? With size. I aim for, yeah, I approach it with size. The challenges, I try not to waste too much time on them. I try to get to the funded accounts. When you get to the funded accounts. Shout out to Peter in the building. He's here again. Shout out to Peter, man. Look, only good vibes on this side. When does Trump talk? Okay, that's what I'm supposed to be looking for. Shout out to all the new subs. Yeah, man. This is wild. Let's see if they can hold. If they can't hold, I'm done. I cannot do this. New York session, I get my moves. I'm in and I'm out. I don't waste too much time in the play. I'm a scalper, so I'm in and I'm out. I mean, we're trying to push in the right direction, so we'll see. No, bring them back. they not playing no games. They not playing any games. We're retesting that trend line. See what happens. If we go back into the range, I'm like, yo, order cancels. What's happening? I can't trade this range though. This session, man. Yo, this is insane. Oh yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta take this phone call. Hold on 1 second. Shout out to Vamtos. What's going on? I guess nobody's streaming it at this time, man. Everybody's on here. I had a question. Yeah, go ahead. I'll probably, let me see. What time does? Trump is speaking on Fox, right? Speaks to Warren. Hold on. Shout out to Peter, man. I brought you back, man, just so everybody can see you, brother. Shout out to Order Canceled. Shout out to the official stock Sage. Can you find this chart on TradingView? No, this is Tradeovate. You're back, Peter. Shout out to Peter in the building. Shout out to Vamtos. Shout out to Order Canceled. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Nadine Jolly. Nadine Jolly, how long have you been trading? Shout out to Judah. Judah said he just passed 2 evals. Nice. Richard Dowdy just passed another eval in the Discord. Shout out to Richard Dowdy. Yeah, this is Tradeovate. So like on, do you trade Topstep? Topstep has like a trading view, like it's basically trading views chart. Shout out to Judah. Judah says not yet. I need to pass them. Okay. Or try. Okay, official stock says that. Okay, said the official stock Sage says I don't trade any of the platforms or chart on them. So I do all my charting on Thinkorswim. So I'm on like Schwab. So I do majority of my charting, basically on my charting on Thinkorswim. That's what I started with, so I'm just used to that platform. When I do want to see like a different, maybe like a different look without any of my levels, I'll look at TradingView. Shout out to Nadine Jolly, beginner stage, tired of losing my own money. I would try the props, but play with small size and make sure you have an edge. If you're gonna trade, play with small size. When I say small size, 1 micro. And then make sure you have some type of edge, and then you can start sizing up. But the prop firm, you can buy eval for what, 30 bucks? And then you can just play around with it. Play around with it until you see something working. That's what this game is. Work on your edge, work on the process, and then the profits will come. Shout out to all the new subs. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. Shout out to Peter. One time for the one time. Let's go to Peter's page. Aww. Oh man, it's a bunch of bots out. Bots. Not yet. I need to pass them. Shout out to Richard Dowdy. A third of the way on the second and third. Let's go. I don't. Yep. Nadine Jolly, you see what Vamtos just said? You can do that or use like a or buy like a funded account or an evaluation at like Apex or Topstep and just try your hand. That's 50 bucks. So you can figure out, see if you can pass the evaluation. Try your methods out and see what happens. So it's similar to paper trading. Paper trading is free, but if you want to grab like an evaluation at one of the props, pay that 30, 40, 50 bucks and just try your hand. Test it out. Test your edge out with those evaluations. Don't play too big. Aim to make like 50 to 100 a day and see what's working. Find something that's working and stick to it and then back test it over a quarter or two. And then you'll know when you're ready to size up. And work on the psychology as well. Shout out to Nadine Jolly. I like them both. So TradingView has its own perks, and then Thinkorswim is like old school. So it has all the details in it. That's what I started with, so that's what I use. But a lot of people like TradingView because there's a bunch of custom indicators, a whole bunch of, I think they have it on Thinkorswim too, but TradingView, a lot of people like TradingView. No problem, Nadine. Shout out to Greg in the building. Shout out to Peter. Shout out to Vamtos. Order canceled. Yeah, I think there's going to be a slow grind up to your TP, man. I need to stick to my New York session, man. I can't do this. I can't do it. Vento says the thing with funded though is if you haven't figured out your edge yet, you'll just lose money in repeating. That's true, but like let's say I grab a 50K Topstep. It's 49 bucks. I can test my if I'm using only only micros, and I'm only trying to make 20, 30 bucks a day, it'll give me some time with the account. And you're actually using real money. So I've worked with some people that I've worked with some traders like that have started with paper trading. They do great in paper trading, but then when money, real money gets on the line, even if it's 50 bucks, everything changes. That's what I was saying. So like paper trading is cool, but once you have some money involved, that's when the psychology comes in. That's when you have to like battle the emotions, battle the thoughts that come in when you're in drawdown, etc., etc. Shout out to Judah. Shout out to Vantos. Shout out to Greg. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, I was not expecting everybody to be on here. I was only expecting a couple people to be on here. You guys like the evening sessions? I might do like charting during the evening, something like that. Yeah, I might do just charting. I don't know if I could trade this session. It's like really, I could probably do it with like some micros, but with size, I don't know. Trader Goated said, there goes Trader Goated from earlier. Oh man. Trader Goated said we trade 24/7. Man, I don't know about this session, man. I need speed. 24/7, man. I need a rest, man. I need to go sleep. I need to go to sleep, man. Oh man. Shout out to Peter. Peter. Shout out to Vamtos. Shout out to Greg. Shout out to the official stock sage in the building. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Richard Dowdy, DOD. Shout out to Judah in the building. Shout out to Order Canceled. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Nadine Jolly. Shout out to Pro Grand. Who else is in here? Shout out to Laser Dim 800. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, you guys are in here heavy. Shout out to Nestor Ramirez. Munar Mars. We might have to do an evening session. Everybody's on here. Caught that. Shout out to Nestor Ramirez. Shout out to who else is in here? Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Vito. Shout out to Sua. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Camille. Shout out to the NMP Brown. Shout out to the incredible Happy Life. Who else is in here? Everybody's in here. Shout out to everybody. It's Amore. Shout out to Sensei. Sensei says Asia is making a living, NY is getting rich. That's where all the movement is. I'm used to the movement, man. I like the movement. Me and volatility go hand in hand. Yesterday I did fine in Asia. The day before I did fine in Asia, but today not so much. Shout out to Pro Brand. Shout out to the official stock sage again. Shout out to East. It's D Walk to you. What's up, man? Shout out to Lil Dwarf. Shout out to what else? How many evals? Yo, when I say I was blowing evals from the whole first quarter of 2024, that's what I was doing. That's when I was just getting into the game and like learning the futures game, the prop game. At first I didn't understand the trailing drawdown, but I figured it out quick. Shout out to Pro Grand. Yeah, many evals, man. It takes a while to get to. So when did I start? I started like beginning of 2024, and then I requested my first payout in like April. So I had to get used to the futures prop firm arena. And then once I finally figured it out, then I was like, okay, let's scale this. Sensei says I've blown so many evals in this session. I I hate it. I know, I can see why, man. It's like super, it's like chopped during the day. It's like 12 o'clock trading lunchtime. Key M. No, I do a lot of things. This is just on the side. Shout out to Richard Dowdy. Shout out to Yo Jim Lab. Yo Jim Blab. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Richard Dowdy again. Shout out to Ken Keeson. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all showed up, man. I wasn't. Look, I got on here because they kicked me off of YouTube during New York session. And everybody piled on. I was expecting everybody to be busy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Program says it can give us something at 8 p.m. Yeah, I'm done for now. I'm chilling. We gotta grind these backs. New York session is 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Trader Goda said it has been pretty hot in the Asia session the past couple months. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because we're up, we're not tanking to the downside. Shout out to Thunderbird. What's going on, Thunderbird? Shout out to Richard Dowdy. Hit that bell icon so Richard Dowdy says hit that bell icon so you can get notified when he hops on in the Asian session, Asian market tomorrow. Oh man. I might just pull the charts up and then start charting. I'm not trading this session. I gotta leave it alone. I gotta leave it alone, man. For my strategy, I need volatility. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to DOD, man. Nah, man, we are not. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. I gotta leave it alone, man. I ain't messing with it. We've been on all day. Yes. Shout out to Thunderbird. Yep. When I can, most of the time I do hop on. Maybe like an hour or two in. Shout out to Thunderbird in the building. That's what I like. Look, that's how I like to snipe, man. Richard Dowdy said, man, NY whipping his hair like Willow Smith. Shout out to Judah. Judah says, I'm out then. Catch you in the AM. Absolutely. Take care, man. Be safe. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Be safe. Hope everyone's doing well. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We hopped on again because they kicked us off right after New York session ended. Order cancel. We're pushing up to your TP, brother. All right, what is it? It's almost 8. Okay, so when did he's supposed to get on at 8, right? I hope he doesn't blow it. Don't blow the money. Trumpster. I'm gonna hop on the phone, but let's see. It's 8, right? Almost 7:40. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. We're pushing. Yeah, it's like random. It's like you'll get a move, boom, out of the blue. It does look like it does hold the trend though. So you just got to be patient. You got to be more patient during this session. Super patient. Shout out to Pro Grand in the building. Back to 300. Where are we at? Yeah, 1 hour candle definitely. 1 hour chart held. Higher time frame, more weight. Yeah, heck of a move. Shout out to Order Counter. Yep. Yeah, you headed to the upside for sure. Your longs should be in good shape right now. What do you well, MES, right? Okay. All right, I'm trying to look for this news. Let's see when they hop on. Dog, did I even post that? I don't even think I posted it. I was supposed to post. Let's see. All right. We got PPI. Oh yeah, we got PPI and retail sales on Thursday, and Powell speaks on Thursday. Keep that in mind. Make a note. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Where's Peter, man? Shout out to Jordan J. What up, my guy? Never seen before in my life. I do it. So I trade my top. Okay, top two firms are Apex and Take Profit Trade. No, Apex and Topstep. Then number three would be Take Profit Trader, Buell Knox. Number four, Traderify, number five, and then My Funded Futures, number six. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of people on here, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Nice push for the Bulls. They held the line. They definitely held the line. Yeah, this session I gotta get used to it. If I do it, may use smaller size and let it ride. Shout out to George B. Play with small size, man. Everybody's edge is going to be a little bit different. Everybody's strategy is going to be a little bit different. So I'm a scalper, so I'm looking for small pockets, in and out. But I play like major levels, so I do top-down analysis every night. Monthly levels, weekly levels, daily levels. And then intraday, I look at the 5-minute, the 15-minute, and the 1 hour, and the 4 hour. The only indicators I have like on my intraday charts are VWAP, 9 EMA, 20 EMA. Those are the only three. And then I play levels. So fair value gaps, day highs, day lows, session highs, session lows, week highs, week lows, monthly highs, monthly lows. Those are like my favorite levels to play. Intraday, I'm looking at fibs. If there's a range in play. 11 lots. Oh, shout out to, okay, order cancel. Yes, I ended up adding on the pullback. Nice. 11 lots. Nice. Yeah, we're going to get, it looks like we're going to get there. Nice push back up for the Bulls. No, this is not a funded account. This is a practice account on Topstep. These are funded accounts. These down here. So for funded accounts, I don't have anything on Topstep right now. The goal is to get some payouts from Apex, and then I'll have some. Then I'll roll that over into Topstep. So I usually aim perfect fall. Shout out to perfect fall. I usually aim for like 1 to 2, and my risk is like 15 points. One to 2, 1 to 1.5. Sometimes we get 1.3, 1 to 3, but I'm taking the profit. Especially with a trailing drawdown, I kind of stalk the profit up or down. Shout out to Jordan J. You're doing big things. That's what I'm talking about. 11 days eval green, 6 days XFA green. Nice. Yeah, it's part of the game, man. No problem at all. Shout out to Sal Hale. Am I saying it right? Sal Hale? Sal Hale? Yeah, man, look, I show everything. I show the wins and losses. It's part of the game, man. This trading game is a probability game. It's a marathon. You're going to run into some losses. It's part of the game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hold on one second. All right, man. They're grinding back up, man. Let's see if 300 was acting as resistance like yesterday, right? Not yesterday, but hold on one second. Is that light too bright in the back? That thing is bright. Hold on one second. Let me dim it. It's like a beam in the background. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. All right, it's almost 8, man. Isn't Trump, he's about to speak, right? He is about to speak on Fox News, I believe. Shout out to Jordan J. Shout out to Amina. I cut loser. Yeah, I cut those quick. 10, 15 points. If it's not holding the way I want it to hold, I'm out. I'm going to cut it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Order canceled is moving and grooving to the upside. All right, man. I might have to cut it. I got to get some things done. Let me see. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. I usually stream during the New York session. Not this late. Usually I'm not on during Asia session. Shout out to Jordan J. Good games today, but Oh, did it skip that? I think it did. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're pushing to the upside. Yes. Sao Hail. Yes. Usually if I get everything done, I'm on. More times than not. All right, let's go. All right, man. It's getting late. It's getting late. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, usually I stream during New York session, not Asia session. This session is a little bit slower. It's a little bit different. I gotta get used to it if I'm gonna trade it. But yeah, New York session is what I trade majority of the time. Okay, let me see. Nice push. Are they gonna reclaim 300? Nice push, man. 1 hour candle charts held on. Yeah, clean. Shout out to Mike Ships. Where's Mike Ships at? Where you at? All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Thunderbird. Yeah. Yeah, Jordan J, I'm with you. Get in, get out, man. All right, guys. Is he about to start? I think he's about to start talking, right? All right, let's see. Shout out to Mike Ships. Where you at? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live, ladies and gentlemen. All right, man. Whoa. Shout out to Santos. Shout out to Santos. Santos says, hey guys, don't forget to like the live. Like it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate the support, guys. Someone told me I should hop on stream in November, and now we're here. We are here. 1-2, Sal Hale. 1-2, 15 points. 15-point risk most of the time. So I like to scout. So 15-point risk, so I'm looking for 15 to 30 points in whatever direction I'm going in. Uh-oh. I think your boy is on the mic. He might be on the mic. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm about to go see. I'll get the summary of what he's talking about, but gotta get some on a phone call too. Let's see. All right, guys. Yeah, I think he's on the mic, man. Be careful, man. I think Trump is talking. Who is Mike Ships? Anybody? Mike Ships? All right, guys. It's 8. We hopped on. Okay, so I see there's an audience that wants to. That's on here in the evening, so I got to come up with something, and then I can hop on here for an hour or two and chop it up with you guys. Whole bunch of new people. Shout out to all the new subs. I appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. If you want to hop in the Discord, link is in the description, but you got to say something, man. Say something when you're in there. Say something. Stock Muffin. Who is Stock Muffin? All right, I'll add. Okay. I mean, at least they said something. Let me see. Shout out to Stock Muffin. All right. Shout out to Stock Muffin in the Discord. Yeah, I think he's talking right now, so I don't know what he's going to be talking about, but he was talking about Powell again. Man, I don't know. I don't know, man. At least we got a pause on the tariffs. We'll see what happens 90 days from now. All right, guys. Trust the process. Do not rush the process. Brick by brick, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to all the new subs. Like the video. Like the stream, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Shout out to Derek and the Derek Vival. Shout out to Derek Vival. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate the support. Shout out to all the new subs. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the building. So we've been on for like 2, 3. Yeah. Nice pop to the upside, man. I was like 30. Holding the line. Reclaimed VWAP and held on. All right, we'll see. He should be talking right now. We'll see. All right, man. All right, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. We got a dog over here. What's up, man? Running around. Just looking for the... What's up, man? Tired? What's up? I might have to take this dog out. What's up, buddy? What's up? He wants me to get up. All right, man. Oh, Lord. Here we go. What's up? Tired? Come here. Come here. Y'all want to see the, look at this puppy. Whoa. He likes jumping on. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Look. Look at our guy. What's up, man? Look, up here. What you doing? What's up? Yeah, we got us a dog in here, man. We got us a dog. What's up? What's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. You want to go outside? All right, guys. That's my cue. That's my cue. What's up, buddy? How you feeling? What's up, man? We're just... Yeah, he's running around. All right, guys. He wants to go outside. All right, guys. Like the stream, guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Trust the process, guys. Do not rush the process. The L's are, the losses are market tuition. Discipline equals freedom. Consistency over home runs, ladies and gentlemen. Consistency over home runs. Take your time and build. Take your time and build. The base hits add up, man. Consistency over home runs. Accumulate. Payouts require progress, guys. So make progress day in and day out. No matter how small it is, it counts. Each brick counts. All right. Shout out to you guys. This is the evening session. You guys be safe, be safe, be safe. Be good to yourselves and be good to others, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Be good to yourselves and be good to others. I think Trump is talking right now. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys on the flip side. I should be on tomorrow. You guys be safe, be good to yourselves and be good to others. Be good to yourselves and be good to others. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that chimed in. You guys are great. I appreciate the support. Let's keep on going. Welcome to the Infinity Fam. It is growing, guys. Let's keep on going. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.